Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to the stream. Today, you are joining me on a night of a. Well, first of all, I'm sorry I'm late. I meant to start 15 minutes ago. I was talking to my mates and I looked to my left. A fat spider. Like, just a really big spider. Like, I say really big. What I mean by that is it's like a medium-sized spider, or even a small spider, but has a fat back. I was like, nah, I'm good. Then, we don't know if we killed it. I tried killing it, but it kind of just fell off, and I was like, and I can't find it with my torch. So, could still be scampering about. During this stream, it might crawl on me, and I will fucking scream the house down. But anyway, I'm Vanquish, and you'll join me for a late night stream on Assassin's Creed. So wherever you are around the world, sit back, relax, get whatever you like, get a drink, get some food, chill out, and let's play some Assassin's Creed. Let's go see what little man has for us. Come on, you know you want some samurai stuff. You know you do. Just sell me the other sword, mate. Hello, mate.
What do you have to?
He ain't got it. Although he has got a bow called the Daybreak. It's a light bow. Put your target to sleep on the next arrow hit after reaching max stacks. Nah. Dragon Knight left arm tattoo. Hell's Damnation back tattoo.
Have you?
Right. I'll see you later, mate.
You go on?
I'm alright, brother. Don't need it. Let me know if you can hear me properly as well, guys. Do I need to speak up? Try not to raise my voice or speak too loud. Listen.
I would like to reorganize.
I want to reorganise for sure. We got some new peeps. Yeah, Bjorn. Oh, Bjorn the fucking berserk. We'll take him. Rolo's awesome as well. Skade, Volta, Sten, Revna, Yasa, Fiel. Here we go. Community, Yomskins. Luther the Brave. Ooh, decked out. Yeah, kind of has to be in it. Right. Let's get them all seen to first. So that's Reginald Lorecos. Let's have a look. Also, thank you for joining me, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, he's big, bulky boy. No. Ah, the thing is, I want Bjorn, but I kind of just want like a whole female squad. Like the Valkyries, you know what I mean? Like my Eivor is a woman. She goes into battle with the Valkyries. It's a cool idea, but you know what? We'll carry on doing this for now. Let's have a look. Oh, we'll have a bit of the night. Okay. Like in the like Mongolian, Chinese or gladiator look, I can't really tell. I think it's more like a gladiator Roman look with that helmet. you know, the mead lover can come on board. Thank you so much, too. Thank you. Not in the work. Thank you, man. Also, hello, Lex, if you're in the chat, lad. Hello. Oh, bollocks. No, we want you. Right, Honey Hunter, Mead Lover, The Loud, Reckless, Rolo and Bjorn. Rolo was awesome, and Bjorn's Bjorn, mate. Like, smash anyone's tits in.
Found who you...
Oh shit, no.
Done?
Wait, no.
Alright.
Alright then. The Sharp Blade. Now, we're going to put the Isu hood on her. We're going to take this off, and we'll give her... You know, because you'll know it's from me. Now, Raven Clan Huntsman. The Huntsman go well. That's the thing, do we want like a... Oh, the Onyx could be the one. Nah, fuck it. Hammer. Maybe an axe. Fuck it, we'll do 2 swords. Why not? Bow, on the other hand. Yeah, we'll do that one. I think we'll go with Raven Clan armor. Sure, there we go.
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Welcome to the stream, everyone. Get chatting away. I don't bite unless you're a knob. No, that's what I do.
I'm here for the mead, Lord Boy.
Yeah,
I just
thank you too, I
adore the
appreciate it, bro.
laughter of the water, the spice of mead in the nose, the spittle of shouting Danes.
Give me a bench.
You
I've a
call
thirst for
Join
plunder
the
and
ranks,
glory.
Yes, forgive me.
Let ring
Norse.
the sword song.
You may think this odd, but our lively chatter here has inspired in me a short poem. May I recite it for you?
Go on, Lord the Boy. Make me tremble.
Oh, indeed, I shall try. I call it Ode to a Hungry Flame.
Another skull come to join us?
Me? Oh, goodness, no. I'm no skald, no. Just a humble nobleman with an interest in versification. An amateur, really. Shall I continue?
I'm not here to judge your poems, Lord. Speak your purpose or down your meat.
Yes. Sorry. I have come with the hope of meeting Eivor, the great warrior of this clan. If such an audience is possible.
You're talking with her now. And you are?
Ah, by God's blood, my day begins with a lash of good fortune. I am
mate. How you doing?
loyal son
Also,
of
yeah,
Lord
thank you for-
Hunbeor, the current alderman of Lincolnshire.
Not sure
May
if
God
T's still
keep and
about,
cure him.
but Lex says, "Oh my God,
You see,
thank
my
you for the
father
gifted."
is ailing, and in his delirium, evil men have corrupted his
It's all good,
judgment. A secret and powerful
Hope you're a
order,
good man, so we
if
can't
the
hear
whispers
right
are true.
No worries, man.
Only
I
a month
appreciate being
ago,
here.
without
Hope you're
forewarning,
doing well too, bud.
Mercian soldiers chased me, his only son, from my home. I know not why, but I do know my father would never have ordered my exile.
Outcast from your family. That is a hard road to walk.
Could one of your clan help me return to Lincoln? March beside me through the city gates and set me at my father's noble feet once again.
It may be we can help you, but we'll want something in return. An alliance between our clan and yours.
And you shall have it. My father is a great friend of the Danes, in spite of the recent wars.
Good lad.
You sing a sad song, Hunwald of Lincolnshire. A son robbed of his father's protection, now desperate to prove his honor. How far will you go to regain it? To a bloody end?
Oh, indeed. I will plunge into the heat of battle to defend my father, knowing our cause is a righteous one.
All right, young lord. My clan has need of me just now, but when I'm ready, we'll find your father together and right the wrongs you've suffered.
God praise you, Eivor.
I won't be leading you into the heart of a shield wall, but there will be danger. I want your word. You will follow my orders to the rune.
I am yours to abuse.
If it comes to that.
I'll wait for you in my safe haven, Bottleston to the northeast. From there, we shall make our way to Lincoln.
Goodbye, Lord Boy. Safe travels.
God bless and keep you all.
He's a nice lad, isn't he?
I fear I may be escorting that boy to his own execution.
That might shut him up.
Oi, be nice. You know what I mean? He's only being a nice lad. I do know what it feels like to be around people who don't shut the fuck up. I am one of those people who don't shut the fuck up. So, here we are. He waits for you in Botwell. Village to the northeast. Order close. Is that going to be part of the order? Because I'll tell you something. Oof. Nobleman in Lincolnshire is a member of the Order of the Ancients, members of a secret order exiled the son of the alderman. Okay. In speaking with Hunwald, Eivor learned that the Quasier has been exiled by a secret group. Okay. It's boggled my brain. We're gonna carry on. Codex time. We love a good codex. Tell me who we're dealing with. Hunwald of Lincolnshire. An earnest boy and the son of a Lincolnshire's alderman. Hunwald was a man deeply proud of his relation to the former kings of Lindsey, a small kingdom recently absorbed by Mercia. A list of the former kings of Lindsey, written by King Offa, survives in the Anglian Chronicle of Kings. These kings claim lineage with the god Warden. Yes, Woden. Oh, Woden, not Warden. The god Warden sounds like a WWE wrestler or something. Yes, Woden, the Germanic All-Father, akin to Odin. But does anyone really care? Oh, you bet. Well, sure does. If you will it, you can find a kingdom in a grain of sand. Cool. And that's what we're going to do then. So, where's he at? There he is. But yeah, guys, get chatting away. How have you all been on this beautiful, appropriate time of day, wherever you are? Let me know. Anything planned? We. Also, have any of you played Saints Row yet? Is it any good? Should I get it? I've been hearing really bad things about it. So hopefully there's someone out there who can give me like a lighter perspective on it. Oh, there's Last Artifact. Get in. Okay, we'll go get that. I totally forgot we had one more artifact. I couldn't find it when I went off. But here we go. Oh, it's a page. Cool. Where's he at?
Lead me.
He's over
Be
there.
my eyes.
I've got absolutely no arrows, so that's fun. Always fun. No, you guys don't know who I am. You never saw me in your lives. A Jedi mind trick. It's gonna be in
Back.
here.
Drinking and jabbering as always.
So this is Hunwald's safe haven.
Though we be a Mercian Shire today, tomorrow the Kingdom of Lindsay will rise again, as free as the wind on the back of my neck.
Your line of kings died long ago, Hunwald. We're in Lincolnshire now. Do you need a map to remember?
Alfgar, my dear man, I do not need a map to prove what my bones know for truth.
Now we can interrupt the conversation, because that's how this game works.
Hunwald, who is this stranger?
Eivor, come, sit. Bread and ale, please, alewife. I have been discussing my delicate situation with Alfgar here.
Lord,
He is a nobleman like me, one of Lincolnshire's sturdy thanes.
Hunwald's idea of sturdy is a mug of ale that won't tip over.
Alfgar has pledged his loyalty to my family, the House of the Ferocious Swan. With his influence and your might, we shall rid Lincolnshire of the ruffians who plague this land, once and for all.
we're going to see your father, Hunwald. That's all.
Indeed, Eivor.
They gave
With
quite a
speed
lot of
and
attention
purpose, you
to
are the
the
axle
Swan.
to my wheel, the spark to my tinder.
Tinder, he's on that day enough. Jesus. He fucks.
Hunwald, your father is ill, and your enemies have every advantage under the sun. Do you have a plan, or have I come all this way to watch you drink this watery piss?
Of course, my friend. I am a man of action above all else, ready to leap and dance and fight.
Listen, I've come to escort you to your father's side. We go now, or I walk.
Ah, yes, to Lincoln, away, but with care. The road between here and there is teeming with brigands who wish me dead.
You daft lump of lard. A single Dane will not protect you against the whole of Mercia's army.
He wants a bit.
I think you're wrong, Alfgar. And here she'll prove it.
I'm hot for a fight, Snowdog. Give me half a chance, I'll stove your heathen face right in.
Right. You bet.
Have you ever seen a blood eagle, my Saxon friends?
A what?
A blood eagle. A raw, magnificent bird I'll tear from your guts. First I crush your ribs. Then I pull out your lungs and stretch them into wings so you can fly to your heavens as possible.
Jesus fucking heathen.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how we get it done. You know, Abel belongs in the UK, you know.
Fox. That was incredible.
Fuck
Like
up your hole there.
watching a captain navigate the roiling waters of an angry river. I must void my bladder, Eivor. Then we shall set forth in search of adventures new.
I know what he means, to be fair. My bladder's shit, you know. I can't
You
go
travel
down
with a
that
marked
decent.
man at your side.
He's with me. You'll be fine.
True.
If I had a scribe jot down all the occasions I'd warn that stupid boy, I'd be the most written about man in history.
Alvgar, the boorish nag of Lincolnshire.
Done him though. Is that flying? Is she flying? Stop it. You got Ramsey back at home. Oh, fucking hell. Dog's at his bollocks.
I told Hunwald to stay near. Where did he wander off to? Hunwald's in trouble.
They call this pasty whelp a lord.
Look at him, soft as unbaked bread.
Leave him be!
Jesus! He's brought a bloody Dane!
This ain't worth the silver they's paying us.
Wound within an inch of my life. But I will survive. I must. Continue as you would, Eivor. And if I should expire, avenge me.
It's alright, man. You can stand up.
I live! I am alive! Heaven have mercy!
Are you hurt?
Looks like he's had a great night. to be fair.
Unbelievable! The Battle of Bottleston will be remembered for years to come. Alfgar, we have won our first great victory.
There's a few
Hunwald,
fucking
are you
soldiers,
hurt?
mate.
Never better,
We should get to Lincoln as quickly as we can.
Yes, you're right. Let's depart. What horrible souls are hunting me? Me, the son of a beloved elderman. Was it naive of me to believe my status as a nobleman held some sway over the churls and serfs of this shire? What cause have any to dishonor me? Look, boats there! We could sail the waters to Lincoln, sink the ships of any enemies in our way.
I guess so. Sorry, Wolfer. I'll see
What
in a
were
bit.
you told when the guards exiled you?
Oh, scraps of nonsense. I woke to screaming. A man grabbed me, said I was an immediate danger to my father. Ha! Horse pucky. Mercian soldiers then shackled me, rode me blindfolded to the River Wash, and told me plainly, start anew elsewhere or face death in Lincolnshire.
So we're all
What did
done,
they
mate.
mean?
Oh, some nonsense about me praying for his death, hungry for his inheritance.
Speak plainly, Hunwald. I cannot help you if I don't know the full story. You hold no grudge against your father?
No, never. No, I suspect the order for my exile came from on high. Perhaps one of Burgred's final orders before he was deposed.
That would surprise me. Burgred was battling Danes until the end. He had bigger things to worry over.
Perhaps you're right, he's too contained. It must have been King Alfred then.
Let them stop.
King Alfred of Wessex? That's another kingdom entirely.
Yes, but Alfred has a fearful hatred of the Danes. He must have heard that I am courting one.
We're coming up the right river. Yeah.
Who knows no equal.
Your Dane, lady love. Right.
Alright, lad. You okay, mate? Yeah. Vader's came up here. I think, like, Vader and Sky keeps fucking switching places. One's came up, one's went down. She'll be back up in a minute. Talking about my dogs as if you give a shit. You tell them.
Here's Lincoln. The city of my birth, the cauldron of my present sorrows.
Shouldn't be seen. Better be hooded. Mercy and gods everywhere. Follow me.
Right behind you, Shadow Walker. My heart beats like the drums of your dragon boat.
Shadow Walker is a very cool name.
What is it, a fight? You choke! Run home now!
Sword. Come on.
This town is your home?
It was, and should still be. Oh, to see it now fills my eyes with tears.
Save weeping for prayers. We're not inside yet.
One day I won't have to skulk around this town with my face hidden. I will walk proudly among the people I love.
How was your father the last time you saw him?
He was...
I have barely enough silver to buy peat from those bandit smugglers. They hoard everything.
That's nice.
Hunwald! Praise God you live! I do, my dear Reaganhair. Body and soul. Tell my father his son has returned and in fighting form. It is urgent I speak with him.
I'm sorry, Lord, but your father has been taken.
Taken? When?
Weeks ago, Lord. And well ill he was when they carried him off. I wish I could say more.
Did he walk out that door himself, or was there a struggle?
He wasn't took, nor did he walk. He sort of limped his way on.
On his own, or was he forced?
On his own. It was the Abbess Archer who suggested he be moved. She feared his illness was fast coming.
He still has friends in Lincoln. That's a good sign.
Bishop Herevrid among them. He's kept a vigil at the town hall, looking after things in your father's absence until he returns.
Will we find trouble there, at the town hall?
You mean soldiers and the like? Aye. There have been many, many more about since your father took his leave.
Right. We'll find a quiet way in if we can.
Fucking hell, people. That's not the door. It's that door.
Who was that fellow?
Reaganhair? He's an old fixture of my family's household. Loyal to the end. He helps run the place, and he's known me since I was but a little lordling. A simple fellow, but worth every pinch. Oh, how could a place I once called...
Take him! Flank the idiot! Press hard! Won't survive, fool!
Oh, that. Because he wouldn't...
How can a place I once called home look so alien to me now? So harsh and unwanting. Fear not, Lincoln. A simple fellow, but worth every pinch of his salt. Oh, how can a place I once called home look so alien to me now? So harsh and unwanting. Fear not, Lincoln. I shall make you mine again.
No, he's running that way. Okay, cool. So we can't go this way.
Let's strip the dog up!
Show me.
Nope.
You all get back here and face me! Feel my breath on your neck!
Ah! Vad är det? Good! Na good! Na good!
Viras är det synd än att fram!
The Woofer is following me. The big Woofy by my side, nothing can go wrong. Panther. It's the wrong fucking one.
Hey now! You finished! The Lord will see us prevail!
Just got close.
Together, lads, we have this! You out!
Come on then, man.
Wait,
Wait, no. Surely that was the right one.
Hey, fellas!
Oh,
Help! What?
I see. This one.
Lincoln seems a good place to trade. The market is flush with goods.
Yes, it must be. Growing up, we never wanted for anything in my father's home. Bread and poultry and field fruits of all manner. I suppose this is where our servants purchased them. Lincoln's boon was ours as well.
How often did you leave your house, Hunwald?
Oh, from time to time. Yes.
What? You four! Away with you! Respect you!
Yeah, this bit's like really, really nice.
Archer, Herefrith, tell Lord Hunbeor his son has returned.
My lord, you're well.
Lord Hunwald, you should have sent forewarning of your return to avoid the violence that dogs you. Lives might have been spared.
Why so surprised to see my return, Bishop? Was I rumored dead?
Oh, worse than dead. It is my reluctant duty to report the rumor that you were lost in the north, bedding a Dane on some squalid farm.
The bishop seems to be a bit of a...
I'm not the Dane he's been plowing, and I don't own a farm.
I know you mean well, Bishop, but there's no cause to insult Swanborough's honor. You leave my lady love out of this.
Ah, your mystery Dane has a name. Sadly, the people of the Shire will hardly be comforted. Now that you have swelled your father's tolerance for pagans into a sin.
I have no patience for insults and rumor. We've come to speak with Lord Hunbeor. That's all.
Lord Hunbeor has gone, I'm afraid. He would not say where to, but I'm sure he will return shortly. Once the storm has passed.
What on earth do you mean by that? What storm?
Your father feared for his life, Hunwald. In his weakened state, he could not defend himself. Not against a Dane, certainly.
How dare you? Eivor is above reproach.
See this from my view, Hunwald. You arrive after a strange absence, with a hired Viking in tow, demanding to see your father. This does not, in my estimation, imply benign intentions.
I mean, you You'd be dead already.
If I meant to murder you, these stones would be slick with your gore already.
Such violence. Good heavens. God must have purpose for you pagans in his holy plan, but I confess to utter bafflement.
Hunwald, your father was at my hospice for a time, but he left of his own accord without saying a word. That's all we know.
Come, Abbess. We should leave this young lord to his scaring thoughts. There is nothing more of use we can say to him.
Take care, my boy.
Stay within these walls where you're safest. I will have a look around, see what I can learn about your father.
If my father spent time at the hospice here, the healers who work there may know something. Talk to them if you can. Find out what they know.
Cool. Also, guys, if you didn't know, if you don't follow me on Twitter, first of all, definitely should. Go to Vanquish0121 on Twitter, give me a follow there. But yeah, if you don't know, then I will be doing a Christmas charity event. Haven't chosen the charity just yet, but I am having a good think about it. And, thank you to Stardust for giving me a tip in trying to pick somewhere local, because they'll appreciate the donations. Oh, more and stuff.
Hunwald's father was recuperating here not long ago. Someone may have seen him depart.
Hey, what? Meet your fate! That will cost you.
I think they'll be at the back. How I get inside anyway. Oh, there was a door right there.
Are you the head sister?
Please, don't hurt me. These poor souls need me.
Calm, sister. Lord Hunwald sent me. He asked me to speak with the people here.
Hunwald? That's not a name I expected to hear again.
No harm will come to you or those you care for. I'm only looking for your eldermen.
I'd be risking my neck telling you anything. And if my head rolls, these sick and ailing folk will follow me to the grave.
Your elderman would agree, so the sooner I find him, the more quickly these prowling guards will leave your hospice.
That's a pleasant thought. Our lord was in a bad way here, and getting worse, in spite of our efforts. Then, quite against my instruction, some guards moved him out. I overheard them talking about a bathhouse. There's no working bathhouse in Lincoln. So, I gather they meant the old ruins just south of here, by the eastern walls.
Ruins just south of here. I will look there, thank you.
I pray you find him. He's in desperate need of care.
So that's probably because the Order are wanting to take over Lincoln, right? Instead of send the Alderman of Lincolnshire somewhere else where he can't get help so he can die. Makes a lot of sense. As I say, the Order will pay. All of them will get a stabby soon enough. Oh, this is nice.
It weren't wise to let those Mercians nobles use our tunnels, if you ask me.
What choice do we have?
Show me what lies ahead.
What's to stop her from splitting our tunnels as well?
Because they fear us.
No one's wearing it.
Your life ends now!
Yeah, it's the bandits too, so... And he was just talking about Mercians letting them take tunnels and stuff. So, I feel like Mercians are in cahoots with the bandits.
If they see... These tunnels run deep. Was the Elderman fleeing to a hideaway beneath Lincoln?
Damn it!
Is he having trouble pissing? Because I was having trouble pissing the other. It was mad. I thought I had a UTI. Is that what it's called? UIT? UTI? Infection of the urine. Yeah, thought I had one then. Nope. No idea what's going on. Not in pain anymore, so I guess that's good. Whee!
This area is off limits.
April, you need to go down. No, down.
More Mercians traipsing across our routes. Can't piss from here to Bolingbroke without someone demanding some ungodly deal.
All this traffic has made smuggling a difficult job.
Smuggling will always be difficult. I prefer it to paying tribute. Never again will we bend to the Mercian crown.
That's alright. If I got spotted then I was gonna be pissed. Fuck it.
You can't just scamper away from me.
Someone's sleeping over here, isn't it? Nah. Okay. Through that one. So it's gonna be like where they order meet up and shit. This is where they have their secret fuck sessions. When there's a cult, there's always a secret fuck. There's always like a little meeting spot where they all have an order.
There was fighting here. About what? A violent struggle between nobles and bandits. The bandits did not fare so well.
Yeah, that's good.
A noble's cloak with the image of a swan. Looks like the Eldermen passed this way.
So, Alderman getting carried out this way. Oh, there's a key. Okay, so it's all the way at the bottom.
I know a lonely door that would love to meet this key.
thank you all for joining me, by the way, guys. New proposition, Orvin. We have received an offer from unnamed Saxon requested safe passage through the sewers to Bolingbroke. The amount is considerable, which leads me to believe they have something of great value they cannot afford to be seen with. Insist on seeing what it is before accepting their offer. If it merits it, double the amount. If they refuse, kill them. Lucian.
A Saxon nobleman paid some bandits for permission to sneak through these tunnels on their way to Bolingbroke Castle. Mercian nobles made a deal with some bandits. Paid them hush money to let them sneak through these caves. When the time came, the bandits ambushed the nobles. But it did not end well for the bandits. In the struggle, the Elderman's cloak was... But he got away and headed east for Bolingbroke Castle. That's my best lead.
Kill. Off we go then.
Fresh air.
Let's go, Gamir. Oh, the game started to do its freeze thing there. I wasn't very happy about it. That's usually when it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'd say we're probably going to be live for another hour or so. Oh, big castle.
Survey the area soon.
All the way up there too.
Best not to draw attention here.
No peace around here. Hold there.
And up there we go. Missed him as well.
Stuck in the stack, are you? Hey! Die!
I wasn't here, never was. Through the fence.
I'm on the right track. That keep is well protected.
Hunbeor is his own prisoner.
He's an ill man, leave him be. Besides, we ain't got it too rough. We can hunt in the wolds of Lindsey, and whore in Botolston.
Too right, too right. I've gone done with idle time. Grab some ale and let us skin some animals later.
Down the side.
You'll suffer for that!
Cool.
My lord, you carried yourself as a true-born king, born in a time of wolves. You have earned a long rest. Thank you, beautiful Galwina. So firm is your loyalty. None know me as well as you do. Thank you, Lord. There now, my lord. All is prepared. Shall we begin the washing? Hey, who comes? Welcome, stranger. Are you here to pay tribute to our Lord Ealdorman?
Oh no.
Your Ealdorman is long past the days of good conversation.
Yet still he makes good company. I've been instructed to wash and prepare his earthly vessel.
Instructed by whom?
Soldiers. They brought him here as he protested, feebly. I did my best to make him comfortable, until he slipped away.
But she was just talking as if she was him, right?
Hunwald deserves to know the truth about his father's fate. He's owed an inheritance and deserves a chance to become Ealdorman himself.
All in good time, I imagine.
No, now.
She's going to be part of the order, isn't she?
When the guards put him in my care, I was told to keep all this a secret. Until the appointed time. When I asked who gave these orders, they struck me. I wish I could say more.
I have seen all I need to, but Hunwald will need proof.
Of course. You're welcome to search through his effects, though I'm not sure what trinket would best serve your purpose.
I'll find something. Foul rat droppings everywhere.
Even in death, my lord is a friend to all of God's creatures.
Dried herbs and berries, crushed into powder.
The time between my lord's departure and his burial is longer than usual. My lord must keep up appearances for his upcoming rites.
Oh, sure. Left him here, they did. Weak and frail, carried him by his arms, feet dragging behind, dropped him on the floor with a thud. No way to treat an Ealdorman. Not right. Not right. No better place for him. No. Lord Hunwald has fought his way into my company. My renderness I will share. It is what he deserves. She's a bit of a
Black silk
crazy one.
clothing and a brooch with a crest. The house of the ferocious swan. This will do. I'll return this brooch to Hunwald in Lincoln. I hope the poor boy can withstand such ill news. I do not know what this is, and I'd rather not ask.
Yes, I thought the same. Troubling.
Take care.
And you. I shall take you to your family crypt at Nettleton within Lincoln. There, you may lay...
Go, that was some sort of a thing. It's the codex telling me. Akka or Atcha, the Abbess. The Abbess Atcha is a stoic woman who has devoted her life to service of the Lord. Bereft of humour or levity, she has more in common with the stone walls of Lincoln than the people who live behind them. Abbesses were common during the Anglo-Saxon era, and due to the inherently male-dominated world, we are not too clear on how powerful they truly were. There are records of the Abbess Sexburger, Aeth, and Hilda. Their roles were, like most Christians, to serve an abbey, a diocese, and their god. Hearthcliff, Bishop of Lincoln. Bishop Hearthcliff of Lincolnshire worshipped in a small parish in the village of Louth. He was part of that of Lindsey, which was used to refer to Lincolnshire often in historical texts. Henrith is a friend of Homeworld and worked closely with his father. I mean, they didn't often share a point, I imagine, but they shared the odd laugh now and again. Brooch. Yes, I definitely picked something up there. Not too sure what it was. Anyway. To the man, the myth, the legend. Oh. Oh, I've clicked my jaw. I need to crack my neck, and I can't.
Won't be gentle if they spot me.
Fuck them.
Eivor! What news?
Your father is dead.
Wait, what?
The sigil of Hunbeor's house. I
dropped
found
that a
it
bit
near his body.
No. No, this cannot be. He was strong, a pillar of Lincolnshire. He cannot be gone. He...
Oh, you poor boy. I'm so sorry.
I am a man, Archer. Do you hear me? I am a man and I am my father's son. Do not forget it.
Keep steady, Hunwald. You are now the head of your house.
Another swan takes flight. Only I remain, last in a line of dwindling nobles.
I'm sorry, Hunwald. I had already asked a priest to administer last rites when your father disappeared.
What?
She is doing some
I didn't
stuff.
tell you sooner because I thought by some miracle he had survived.
You lied to me!
You silly, sobbing mooncalf. Will you never grow up?
I mean, love, you and the bishop have been like rolling your
Lord
eyes ever
have
since he's got
mercy
back.
on that woman. She should have said something. It was her duty to say something.
Oh, shut up, bishop, you know.
You need a new alderman here, and it falls to King Ceolwulf to make that choice.
But once we find agreement, Eivor, the nobles here will convene a Shire moot to select a new candidate. The winner will stand before the king for approval.
Explain how this works, your Shire moot.
A moot is a meeting of lords. We convene from time to time to steer the course of our shire.
It was always my intention to convene a moot. But between our troubles in Lincoln and the bandits' raids, we slipped into a pattern of
And
convenience.
let me guess, he's going to put himself up.
Someone in the Shire wants Hunwald dead. If I have to assemble an army to make sure this meeting is not an ambush, I will.
The Shire mood is a lawful, godly assembly. Hunwald will be safe, as will you be.
Apart from Hunwald, who
Bullshit.
else will stand for the Ealdorman's seat?
If I may be so bold, I should like to put my name
Of course you
forward.
would, you dickhead.
Under my care, this Shire has
Yeah,
found
he's
some
definitely
peace
part of
this
the
past
Order, you know.
month.
I will
Got
offer
to
my
be.
name as well. My family has ancient ties to this land, and I am proud to say I have forged quite a friendship with the Danes to the north.
Good. My priests will spread word of the moot across the Shire and will convene in a few days' time.
Do visit my estate, Eivor. I have something for you. Something I think you'll enjoy.
I'll find the time.
Eivor, a word if you don't mind.
Is the word Christ or pagan?
I deeply regret my churlish ways when we first met. I did not treat you as my god commands, with kindness and love.
Love is a difficult feeling to command.
Yes, quite. In any case, thank you for putting this mystery to rest. I do hope we'll see you at the moot.
I think him and the Abbess are in cahoots, you know. I really do.
With
But
Hunbeorth's
in
death
saying
an
that-
open secret, Hunwald's enemies may strike again. I should find him before they do. Archer went to console him. I should follow her.
Yeah, in saying that, his mate wanted to see me, which is weird, because it's like, you don't even know me. Don't even know fucking Abel, so. His father's dead, do. He went this way. You can't trust anyone in this game though, this is the thing. Like, throughout this game we've been playing and it's just like... she's standing by the guards as well. So,
Archer, where is Hunwald?
I tried to console him, but he pushed me away. I love the boy, I do. But I fear what would happen if he took his father's title. He's fragile and scattered. I saw him ride north, following the paved Roman road, to the old tall tree where he often passed time with his father, I imagine.
What devil put you up to all this deception?
I wasn't put up, Eivor. I felt compelled to carry on for the good of the Shire. Until I
See
knew
what
the
I mean?
truth.
A pretty answer for an ugly lie.
it is, and it's just a bit convenient. Like, if Eivor never found his father, that lie would have just kept going on. So, it's just a bit weird if you ask me. Anyway, let's go find him where I think he could be dead. Can I fast travel? No. Yeah, to me it's just like, it's one of these, like, the bishop and the abbess are acting really weird. And the abbess, like, lying. Like, I'm pretty sure you can't do that. Because it's a sin, in it. Like, you literally... deception. Oh, sorry, Crow. So yeah, I think it might be either all three of them working together, or at least the bishop and abbess. and the bishop's been twisting her ear, or she's been twisting his, kind of thing. It's where we find out that he's actually another.
I need your eyes, my friend.
There we go.
Here.
We.
Here. These woods, Father. Oh, these woods. I remember the days we spent here together. Here, upon this spot. Ducking and hiding through the rushes. With bow and arrow, chasing rabbits and squirrels. 1,000 arrows I fired, and 100 trees I bled. But not a single animal could I catch. All of them fled.
Oh.
Hello? Eivor? Is that you? Eivor, what a pleasant surprise. Would you drink with me?
Hunwald.
Come, sit. Stay with me a while and contemplate the view.
I don't know where the fuck you got the beer from.
Let's have a drink. To the memory of your father.
Here we go, sailing among the leaves so green.
Do not gorge on grief, nor give in to sadness. But let your aching love light the mead of your eyes, and lead you to triumph.
That is quite lovely. My father would have liked you. He liked all those who could swing a sword and speak a verse with ease.
He had a large heart and a love for his people. I think I would have liked him too.
He and I used to wander up this way all the time. He would take me hunting, and I would catch the most wretched little things if I caught anything at all. I was a rubbish hunter. But he always said he was proud. Each and every time.
A toast. To your father, Lord Hunbeorth of Lincolnshire. He may have dwindled from this world in death, but in life he was as stalwart as this tree.
A wise old oak. Yes.
Skull.
Skull. And then my father says, it's the right goat, but it's the wrong end. Oh, my Swanborough loves that one. She has a great sense of humour, my lady love. Father would have liked her.
Right. Your Dane lady love. She sounds lovely. Too lovely to be real.
You know what? We should visit her. We should go to Grimsby. Yes, there's no time to lose.
After you.
I don't think we know any Dane from Grimsby.
Nothing like drinking and riding to jostle your troubles away.
And the contents of your gut.
Oh. You silly wanker. Get on. Right. Come on. Take it to this. Lad. Come on the fucking horse. Where you going? Oh, fucking hell. Fuck that. I want my woofer. You can have that. Give me a sec.
Now come. Good. I can continue? Now come and enjoy the splendor of my Shire.
You Saxons and your tiny splendor. You have never seen mountains, have you? Or deep fjords like a giant's axe wound? Or towering falls that steam in the dead of winter? Snow sparkling like a blanket of jewels? That is splendor.
Well, if your homeland is so splendorful, why come to England at all?
You cannot grow crops on a blanket of jewels.
Very true.
I'll admit, your countryside does take the breath away.
Quite so, quite so.
The snow. And
I love this land.
Norway in general.
And should I follow my father's footsteps, I shall do my solemn duty to protect her. I know many think me foolish, inexperienced, but I would ask that they judge me by my future hopes, not my past reputation. If I am given sway over this land and show myself to be a poor leader, shame me, punish me, of course. But give me that chance. By God, I just want to have that chance.
What was that?
Birds, Eivor! Has no one told them today is a day of grief?
Shh! Quiet.
Yeah, we're gonna get fucking jumped here. Yeah.
Stop here. Something isn't right. I'll find the trouble before it finds us.
Hey! Hey! Mongrel!
Idle fight, Hunwald! Now!
Eivor, help! Devils! Who sent you? Speak or be damned! Well struck, Eivor!
That's twice they tried to kill you, Hunwald.
And twice failed.
We had luck, but if you're not more careful, they will succeed. Someone in Mercia wants you dead, and they'll kill anyone in the way to see it done.
Yes, including my dear Swanborough, my lady love. Come, let us hurry away.
I am serious, Hunwald. Are you hearing me?
Plain and clear. Follow me.
Don't say his fucking girlfriend's gonna be dead as well. That'd be a real
Hunwald, are you sure this place is safe?
The safest spot in the Shire, yes. Here I am with a chance to be Alderman, but I have yet to prove myself worthy. To you, to the Shire, to her. I can do nothing without my darling lady. You've made me realize how much I've neglected her through this fatal stupor of mine.
This I must see for myself.
Come on, lad. There's a lot of birds. Grimsby. It's a bit quiet, isn't it?
Oh, thank the heavens! There she is!
Hundvald, I thought for sure you'd be dead. Why didn't you send word?
Far too long, my little jewel. I'm so very sorry for that.
I'm fine, my love. I wilted without you, but still I grow. And who is this?
Ah, yes. I am proud to present Eivor of the Raven clan.
Hello, Eivor. A pleasure to meet you.
And you, Swanborough. I wasn't sure what to make of Hunwald's stories, yet here you are.
Surprised to find a Dane by his side?
Not quite. I'm surprised to find a Saxon at yours. Hunwald seems to endear himself to all sorts.
Eivor agreed to help me find my father.
Snow up there.
But I'm afraid it hasn't gone as well as I'd hoped.
What's happened?
My father is dead. Died of a cruel disease, apparently. Then shunted off to a cellar for burial.
Oh, my love, I'm sorry.
And someone in your shire wants to make sure Hunwald follows his father to the grave.
Let them try. I'll cut their throats.
A shire moot will soon be held. Hunwald should stay here out of sight until he can attend.
What if I left it all behind, my love? Forget my father's seat. What if I stayed here with you? Just the two of us.
Great song.
Hunwald, no. This Shire must be led with courage and heart. Follow in your father's footsteps and lead the Shire as he did.
Whatever strength you lack, you have in Swanborough. Heed her advice.
Yes. If anyone can lift my spirits in time for the Shire moot, it's you, my dear.
Come inside and rest your bumbling bones, love. Be well, Eivor, and thank you.
Keep watch over that one. Men have come for him more than once.
My blade will keep him safe.
I do not doubt it.
Lovely. She has an Odin statue. Oh, the Fane of Lincoln. Let's get you done then. Yeah, Raven Mastery has to get done. Has to get done. Nah, fuck it, we can ride that. Yeah. Fuck off.
Yeah.
You fuck off. There we are, back at the truck. this place? With the bandits roaming about. Oh guys, I'm just gonna go to the toilet, give me a sec. And we are back.
Eivor, I'm pleased you came.
What's that sword on his back? Looks pretty standard.
Welcome to my estate, old friend.
Thane Alfgar. It's an impressive amount of land you oversee.
Quite right. I often get lost swimming to my island in this flowing sea of wheat.
You said you had something to show me when we last spoke. What did you mean?
Yes, I did. Observe. This fine specimen belonged to our beloved elderman, Hunbeort, before his untimely passing. He left it here when we last hunted together. I now wish you to have it.
If this belonged to the Elderman, shouldn't it go to Hunwald next?
I suppose so. But I thought you a more fitting recipient. You'd know how to use it. Now, take it and come hither. I've a rousing hunt planned for the two of us.
I wonder.
Leave aside talk of politics and shire moots. Let us enjoy the fruits of my land together.
We're hunting or fruit picking?
Both, if you like. Whatever you fancy. I'm generous with the yields of my estate, as you will see. To be plain, Eivor, a great bear has been badgering my estate for weeks. I must do away with it. if only to prevent a future tragedy.
You brought me here to hunt a bear.
Yes, and I'm so pleased you agreed to come. I suspect you know better than most that I have what it takes to lead this Shire. Though its line of kings is old ended, the people of this land still teems with life, with promise. But today, the Shire languishes. It needs the guidance of new blood.
Like me.
I'm sorry?
I'm the definition of new blood. It may be I should put my name in for Elderman.
Ah, there it is, that dark sense of humor. Blunt as a hammer, eh? Like the one carried by your thunder god. I don't recall the name.
Go on.
What I mean to say is, I enjoy the company of your people. Or people like you. What little I've seen of them. And I don't care what stuffy fools like Herefriv and Hunwald say. You Danes are damn decent people. Not dense at all.
Kind of you to notice.
I remember when the Danes first arrived, not long ago. The locals were terrified. Not of being raided, but of their spouses being seduced away. With all your perfumes and braiding and grooming and bathing.
Are we hunting, Alfgar? Or is it your hope that I'll braid your hair?
Hunting, definitely. The bear's lair should be nearby.
Bear's lair. Who's this fuck?
Ah, my old friend Grim. How wonderful to see you here. What a pleasant surprise.
What surprise? I came as you requested.
Yes, and how is Grimsby? How are all the other Danes?
I can't speak for all Danes, but I am well, and itching for a hunt as you made plain in your message this morning.
Yes, that's right, very good. Speaking of Danes, I'd like to introduce you to Eivor. Perhaps you know each other, as one Dane to another.
It is good to meet you, Grim.
Hey, Eivor. Did he lure you here as well with the promise of a hunt?
Yes, hunting a bear. That's the point of all this. We're hunting, I promise.
There's a cave just up the hill there. Seems a likely place for a lair.
If the beast is as large as Alfgar claims, it'll take all three of us to bring it down.
I'm game. Let's get a new fur cloak, shall we?
Here's my thing. He's very cagey.
There's all manner of beasts in this forest. If we don't find the bear, we'll find something worth our supper.
I have a divine rule over the land on my estate. God shall provide. Have no worry.
And I also think it's an ambush. And if it is, then Eivor's, again, too dumb to see it. Wild. Well, there could be a bear. And still an ambush.
This is the threshold of a beast's home. There's no doubting that.
Wolfies.
That's not a bear.
Grim died.
Algar, Eivor, there's something you'll want to see here.
Is that smoke? My God! My estate is burning like a twig!
Soon to be a sea of fire.
Eivor! You're skilled enough, and I can't tell you how to handle this, but please! By God, help me with this!
I'm in this fight with you. A clutch of puny Mercians don't frighten me.
Yeah, the thing about, like, pulling Eivor away from the scene and Grim, is he gonna, like, blame it on the Danes kind of thing? We'll see. We'll see. I reckon
My
he will.
people are fleeing! They must get to safety!
Someone waited until you were away to set your world aflame.
I'll send them straight to hell! The marauding menaces! The crops!
Where's Alfgar, bloody Dane lover?
It's no good if there's no way to eat it. The house is gone, Abel.
Remain steadfast!
Curse this! Out!
Suffer! Die! Victory!
You're dead!
Have your guts out! For the finish!
Follow my lead!
You're mine!
See what the crack is. I don't trust him.
Siete! Flyot! Revererat!
The men who would see you burn are dead. Let's get these fires out.
Agreed. What a mess. A sea of ashes. I thank you, Eivor, for doing what you could.
You're a man of many riches, Alfgar. You can rebuild.
To be sure. But I do not look forward to the toil. Sweet Lord in heaven! The bear is returned!
The Shiremood will start soon. I should return to Lincoln to see that it goes well.
Oi. Oi. No more.
Away, beast! Away! You won't trouble me any longer!
Elgar, careful!
Sword. I still don't trust him. Increased on one hit and weak points. Alfgar, Thane of Lincolnshire, a local mercy and noble of considerable wealth. Alfgar is a Thane from Gainsborough and a friend of Humboldt's family. Well known as a haughty and superficial man, he has been surprisingly successful in matters of money and influence, though it is unclear how he came into such easy success. Oh, I think that fucking says it all.
Archer, is everything ready?
The Shiremoot will soon begin. Will you join us, Eivor? We'd be comforted by your presence.
Yes, I'm curious to see this Shiremoot for myself. I will follow. When will the vote begin, Abbess?
12 able lords of Lincolnshire have already cast their stones, but they have reached a tie. 4 votes for each man. It now falls to you to break this impasse.
Me? By whose order?
You have earned the trust of our 3 candidates, it seems. Even our bishop has found a certain fondness for your hardy spirit.
It's an important vote for your people. How would you counsel my vote?
I value competent and righteous leadership, not foolish friends in high seats.
Anyone but Hunwald, you mean?
I love Hunwald as I love my own kin. But I would not put a stone in his care without fearing for the safety of both. I pray that God guides your vote today, and not the devil, as I fear.
I have a feeling. Not here. We'll do that.
Grim, good to see you again.
A hearty hello, Drenger. Seems Britain is getting quite used to the idea of Danes stalking her shores.
Where do you fall in this contest, Grim? Alfgar is a friend of yours, is he not?
He is, and a good man as well. But I cast my stone for the bishop.
The bishop? That's an odd strategy.
These Christians are easy to nudge about. So desperate they are to avoid a good fight, they'll agree to most anything a Dane says.
How are you, Lord?
Have I heard aright? That you have come to break us from our deadlock?
I have, Lord. Have you any advice before I vote?
Lord Hundbaelor was a bold and honest man, if somewhat reckless. I see the same qualities in his son. Therefore, Hunwald is my man.
King Ceolwulf's attendant, aren't you?
Aye. The king sends his love and support. Whatever happens here today shall have his full blessing.
He's learning fast. Good man.
A vote for Hunwald will return the House of the Ferocious Swan to its former glory.
Good evening, Alfgar.
Eivor, I hope it's not untoward of me to solicit your support, but I do need it. The vote is closer than a cat's whisker.
It is a difficult choice, Alfgar. Know that I won't make it lightly.
Good, good. But let me say unreservedly that I am the man who will lead Lincolnshire into progress and victory.
I do not doubt your convictions, Lord. Bishop.
Eivor, I must thank you for your fearless participation in our moot.
I'm surprised to hear you vouched for me, Bishop.
I surprised myself, to be honest. But I felt it would be a good test of God's faith in my judgment. Under my guidance, this Shire is crawling back from a decade of lawlessness. God knows the love that lives in my heart for the people of Lincolnshire. I pray now that he guides your hand accordingly.
Quite a gambit, Bishop. Mad enough to work, it may be.
Well then, I thank you for what it's worth. God go with you.
See, here's the thing, yeah. He's said Eivor has last vote, knowing that Eivor would be a bit flat and bored.
How fare you, Lord?
No.
My prayers are fervent and my will is strong, Eivor. If I am Elderman, I will bring joy to this Shire.
There is more to good leadership than merrymaking. You must be strong and stern and willing to take risks.
Of course, of course. Strength and wisdom and fortitude and all that. I shall rise above the peat moss of mediocrity. Have no fear.
That is good to hear.
See, the thing is, yeah, I got bad feelings off the bishop and geezer over there. So... Swanee will have my vote.
Free men, free possible futures.
Which of these sad puppets will dance best when you call upon them?
It is not for myself I must cast the stone, but for my clan. Who will serve us best in a time of true need?
You can never be certain where you stand in another's heart. Choose only for yourself.
All three have strengths and weaknesses. Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever, but he has heart and spirit. Both go a long way in times of need. Though tinged with arrogance, Alvgard is competent and wealthy. He'd be a good alderman, but a faithful ally? The bishop can be stuffy and wallows in Christian piety. But he is wisest of the three, and has already proven himself.
Nah.
Hunwald is not them both go along. Lead your shire with pride, ferocious swan.
It is decreed by this lawful Shiremoot that the Ealdorman of Lincolnshire shall be son of our dear and departed Lord Hundbjorn, Lord Hunwald of Lincolnshire.
I don't know what to say. I thank you. Deeply, madly, humbly. What more can I say? I don't know. I miss my father. I'd sooner see him standing here than...
Do you reckon he's going to get offed?
I will do my best.
Whoever you chose
For
at this bit
each
would
and
have got offed.
every one of you.
Let us all raise our cups. A toast to our new Ealdorman. As all well know, this Shiremoot's decision is not final, but advisory. It now falls to our newly anointed King Ceolwulf to ratify our choice. To this end, we need not worry. Ceolwulf is a friend to Saxon and Dane alike, and he is sure to approve the results. Our good and noble friend, Arthelswith.
A septic rot has overtaken this shire. A sickness for which there is only one cure.
Your Grace! What is this?
Yep.
Nobles of Lincolnshire, stand fast!
For the glory of the ancients, leave none alive!
Yep. Thought so.
Steel yourself, Hunwald.
Mother of God! Another battle!
Hold steady, Ealdorman! Grab any arm you can!
We keep our wits about us. God
Yeah, so actually, the Alderman was actually wrong.
Let's end this.
Is this how their god welcomes a new Ealdorman?
Eat this!
The Lord is my strength!
We should on lava nu! Fundia! Max! We should at first
You're gonna die!
Bastard bishop. What's his endgame? This one's gone. Find those who still draw breath. Polish your ass, Hunwald. The Ealdorman's seat is yours. As your war council, I suggest you waste no time in catching this grief tosser. He won't be far.
Grief tosser.
We should first bury our dead, no?
No.
That choice is yours to make, Ealdorman.
Yes. Yes, of course. We'll bury our dead, then raise a feard.
Fuck that. I'd bury the dead after the thing, you know. If you can be hot on his tail, I'd be off, mate. I'd be running my little ass after dude.
I am at a loss for words. A trusted man of the cloth.
Good girl.
I will pray for these martyrs, and tend to the remaining wounded, until the last man walks free.
Be well, Archer.
And you, Eivor. May God, or the gods, protect you.
Fucking time. That bit I could jump up, there it is. Crozier was approached by a member of the Order when he was only a young churchgoer. He found purpose in spreading their message throughout Wessex before reaching the rank of priest, at which point he returned to his home of Lincolnshire, a land absent of authority and direction. There he took advantage of a fragile political hierarchy and gained power over the disenfranchised, using them to fulfill the Order's agenda. Hereford's proclamation. Hereford proclaimed his allegiance to the Order during an attack following the Shire Moot. So what would have actually happened if you voted for them? That'd be interesting. Would one of the others become... No, surely not. It'd just be... That'd be weird. Wee. Both my dogs have left me. The bastards.
Let us sweat together, bleed together,
Come.
triumph together.
Show me your valor in battle and earn your place at the great table.
A bold attack, and in broad daylight. The hatred that eats at that man must be ravenous.
What news, Hunwald?
We've learned that Herefrith rode for the fort at Annikastre following the massacre. I have assembled a field there. Quite a large one, in fact. They eagerly await your orders, Eivor.
You mean your orders, Elderman?
Ah, yes, that's right. My orders. Which are what, exactly?
Who can say? Ride with me to your camp and we'll find out together.
Herefrith was a friend of my father's and always so dear to me. I don't understand what possessed him.
Let's have a look at the order. Oh, okay. So once we kill Bishop Herefrith, we should know who the lawyer is. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, here you go.
Name of an ancient order before his men attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not a story for now.
This will send waves of disgust through all the parishes of Mercia. Herefrith is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still, I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor. In spite of everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunwald. One verse of our song remains unsung. The din of battle beckons.
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Don't let that poxy bishop worry you. With Eivor beside us, he'll be victuals before long. How has Atcha taken all this? She and Herevryth were so close.
She must feel as though the devil himself attacked her monastery. The poor lady.
We spoke briefly. Her spirits were low, but her
We are
work...
the men of Lincolnshire! Remember it!
My ancestors fought with the old kings of Lindsey.
Here's the camp, do you see? The Fiat will soon be ready for action.
Give them mead and let them rest. There is hard fighting ahead.
Our warsmith has arrived. The Fiads are ready to fight.
Chieftain Eivor, can we win this fight with the men you see assembled here?
If they fight with the bravery of double their number, we may.
And is there room in your Valhalla for a ferocious swan?
Of course. Let fly your glorious banner.
Are we ready then?
We attack now. Ready to fight.
Our first task will be to breach the outer wall. Then we deal with the troops inside.
To me, holy warriors of Lincolnshire!
The best way to breach is with a battering ram. I should help it along.
Look out!
Fucking
Incoming!
Oh! Brace!
Look out! Bleed you!
Look out! Oil!
Arrows coming!
Oil! Brace!
Incoming!
One last effort!
Incoming oil! Take cover!
Leave the ram! We don't need it!
Yeah, and become.
Fight, men! Fight until your livers hang from your mouths!
Spread out!
Thank you.
Way past that palisade. An explosion could do it. Or I can try hitting it with the spring
God won't let us lose! Watch my lead! You will!
Hunwald! Watch your arse!
You, point me to the bishop. No one else need die today.
He's in the chapel there, hiding away. Scabrous coward.
Let no one leave that church without facing judgment.
God damn this sinner!
Sneaky, yeah. Bit sneaky.
To respite, Lord, please. Our battle is lost.
Continue the work of God, my boy. Kill this pagan!
He's strong like a bull.
What's more like it? Christ is surely with us.
This ball. I was gonna say, I wasn't even a cutscene for him.
I died the day I hid behind these robes, this cross. To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I debased myself. Clawed my way to the top of this common religion, full of common men. I should have lived as the ancient dead.
That's the folly of mankind, Herefrith. We wallow in our failures, like happy pigs in a sty of shit. You should have learned to enjoy it.
The noise of him disappearing happened too early. Oh, here we go. There he is. The lawyer. Okay. Looks to be like an escape route. Oh, we will carry your body out too. That's what we'll bloody do. Oh, you lot.
Eivor, is the bishop dead?
He bled too little and talked too much. Now he's gone.
I won't miss him. But Atcha will need some time to grieve.
You fought well, ferocious swan. Notched a few scars in your baby fat today.
Yes, but they will heal. And stronger than before.
Lincolnshire is yours to lead, Elderman. The hardest fight begins now.
The din of battle still rings in my ears. I think I now know what it means to be a leader.
Good.
He had his anime moment.
I would ask a favor, if I could.
No.
Name it.
As Elderman, my life may be a dangerous one. For a time, anyway. Would you allow my swan burrow to take refuge in your settlement? At least until I feel all danger has passed.
We'd be happy to have her.
Thank you, my sturdy Norse berserker. The mead halls of my shire will be lonely without you stomping about.
Our people are bonded now. We must look out for one another.
Oh. So cute.
Blast it. I am a horror with goodbyes.
Don't worry, lad.
It'll
We'll
do
see
for
each
now.
other soon. But now...
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randi. Best tell her the good news.
Exactly, Eivor, but... before that, we have some very important shit to deal with. I think it's time to take out our first magistrate. I think that's what they're called anyway. Is that what they're called? Magistrates? No. Wardens. No? Eesh. He can be found in the marketplace or play music on stage in Grantham-Bridgeshire. Magister. There we go. Magister Tadfrid, the lawyer. Tadfrid joined the order almost by accident, a Saxon who fought with the Norse. He led a successful raid in Wessex, during which he spared the life of 3 prisoners. One of those was the Crozier, who soon recruited Tadfrid for his fighting skills and absolute determination. By dint of effort and will, the lawyer recently rose to the rank of Magister. Note taken for the Crozier. In honour of this elevation to Magister, some few of us have bestowed upon the lawyer a fine garment dyed olive to match his eyes. The Tang insisted on adding a pale cloak made of the finest linen from the Western Isle. Note found on the Tang. Next time you visit Dear Tang, come with me to the marketplace. When not performing, I spend my leisure hours browsing the wares and haggling with merchants. Ashby, Laffy, Anvil, Billhook. Go. Right. Off we fucking go, eh? Oh. Tasty. So yeah, our first magistrate is going to be fucked. And that is a success. Then we'll head back to Ranver, tell her of the good news. And then that will be the end of the stream. Just that. Let's go deal with this cunt.
You won. I can see defeat. When Scops mention me, they will sing of my conquests.
Cowards do not get sagas.
I am no coward. In a long-lost battle for Wessex, I was the victor. The Scot could speak of that time. Focus on my lost honor.
No. I'll leave your reputation as it is, here in the blood-blackened mud.
Good shit. Here we go. 2 clues for the father. The father gives commands to Fulke. The father is highly educated. Here we go. Note taken from the liar. Has the father ever heard you play, liar? It would do him good. He is too much in his books, a man of thought, but perhaps not a man of the senses. From the Ash Spear. Yes, obviously, like, we took out Fulke, but she was a story thing. What I mean is, this is the first magistrate we've took out, firstly, with a whole tree. Done. The secondly, just one that's just, like, about. I wonder where we're going next. Lovely. Back to Ravenswarp.
I should speak with Hytham.
Yeah. Fucking move.
I'm grateful to see Basim returned. There's so much more I wish to learn from him.
Keep this. It serves your cause better than it does my pocket.
Ah, good. I hope this one did not give you too much trouble. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this. Thank you. I expect there are yet more to claim.
Oh yes.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
So the Fire Striker believes when you light your blade. Is that the one? Oh no. Okay. I was wrong. Wolfie.
Wolfgar, so glad to see you.
You had discarded it.
It was not rubbish. I intended to use it. Please, calm down.
Okay. Something to deal
Randvi,
with.
what is this?
Another dispute, I'm afraid, with Holger stirring the pot once again. Will you set in judgment?
Judgments are the burden of a Jarl. This is Sigurd's duty now.
He refuses to leave his quarters. Right now, you are the only noble fit for this.
I don't know. It is not my place.
Please. Only until Sigurd recovers his strength.
All right. Once more. Gudrun, Holger, come forward. You'll state your cases and I'll hear you out and be as swift in my judgment as I am able. Gudrun, you may speak.
I have been robbed, Eivor. My property defaced. 3 days ago, I discovered some of my sailcloth missing. I scoured the settlement in search of it. Passing Holger's home, there I see it. Boldly displayed and worse, defaced, with scrawls and silly stories upon it.
Lies and slander!
Holger, quiet. You're well acquainted with the rules of this trial. Now, Gudrun, what did you do upon discovering your sailcloth?
I confronted him, demanding silver. For sil with Holger's inky scratching cannot be sold or bartered, can it? I ask only that I be paid for the property that was taken from me, yet he refuses.
So Holger took something that belonged to you and defaced it. Now you wish to be paid for the item. Do I understand?
That is right.
Holger, what say you in your defense?
Short days ago, I found a pile of mildew-stained detritus beneath the docks.
and salvaged what I could. I wish to use it as a canvas, you see? As a conveyance for my latest works. The sailcloth was in such a state, and so obscured from view, I assumed it was refuse, abandoned goods.
I see.
My motives were honest, Eivor. Would a thief be so brazen as to display the fruits of his crime? Hardly. Yet here she claims I have robbed and defaced her property, when all I took was rubbish left by to rot.
Nonsense.
My only crime here is that I gave something ugly and decrepit a bold new life.
I see. So you feel Gudrun disposed of something, and now unreasonably seeks its return.
Exactly. Yes.
All right. I have heard enough.
I might have profited from that cloth. Holger has all but robbed me of a future boon.
It was garbage. Yet now it's a part of something greater. If anything, I have increased its value. You ought to thank me.
Oh, I will thank you with the back of my...
Quiet. Let me speak. After careful thought, it is clear that...
What is this? What are you doing?
Thought that would happen.
Holger and Gudrun are at odds. I hope to find a resolution.
That duty is mine alone, Eivor. You know this. Stand aside.
You are not here, brother. Nor did I wish to bother you.
A sallow excuse for such a bold defiance. I hope you enjoyed it. Are you finished singing, my dear Skald?
My Jarl, as I was saying,
Stop! Enough! I have heard more than enough to render my judgment. For as long as I've known you, Holger, you have spun words into lies. You weaken the minds of children, and delude the minds of men. I've shown you too many years of tolerance. And rather than exist in grateful meekness as Holger the liar, you sink lower. You become Holger the thief, robbing a woman of her livelihood, all in the name of your stupid stories.
Sigurd, Jarl, no, that is not the...
This is the consequence of your actions. You will pay Gudrun the value of 30 sailcloths.
30 times? Surely you jest. That would ruin me, Sigurd.
Do I look like one to play pranks, Holger? Pay the fee, or be exiled.
Great, Jarl. If I may, I seek only compensation for a single sailcloth. The rest
30 times! In silver! That is my judgment.
Eivor, please. Does this not seem unfair?
Sigurd, the punishment must fit the crime. Your judgment is cruel and unfair.
Cruel and unfair? Oh, no. No, you have it backwards. I am the definition of what is fair and what is not. I am your Jarl, the source of all right and wrong, the Lord of justice in this place. Without rank, without order, without a chain of command, life cannot endure. Chaos will reign. Do you understand?
As my brother and my Jarl, I back you, Sigurd. But in the face of injustice, I cannot help but speak.
Have you never in your life known when to hold your tongue, Eivor? Nor defer to those wiser than yourself? My judgment stands. 30 times the sailcloth's value. That is final.
Thank you, Lord, for hearing us out.
See to it that judgment is carried out exactly as I have said. Should the need arise again, do not fail to rouse me.
Yeah, so Sigurd's a prick. Let all that bullshit cloud his judgment. And now he's all I am the chosen one. Shut up, man.
Good to see you, darling.
Bummer.
I want to thank you for your judgment, Eivor. For stepping in when Sigurd would not, in spite of what happened.
Poor man. I've never known him to be so angry and reckless.
Is that a side you have seen? Rarely. There have been moments when he was distressed, worried, afraid, but nothing like this. Never, ever like this.
Let us do our best for him as we take care of our own. We're his best hope for healing.
If it is not too late. In the meantime, we press on.
Lincolnshire is a friend to us.
Wonderful news. And who is our ally there?
The boy Hunwald is the new Ealdorman of Lincolnshire, and he has sworn allegiance to us.
The loud one, an Ealdorman? Well, should he ever wish to call for aid, he need only shout.
Oh, yes. Fucking stompy arse over there. Absolute bumhole, you know what I mean? Bumhole.
Ah, a new letter.
To the esteemed warrior Eivor of the Ravens. As promised, I have completed my manuscript regarding the peculiar series of incidents that we encountered in East Anglia. Closes copy for your perusal as to your request. Names and deeds have been changed in the creation of a legend which shall invigorate our nation. Yours, in God's name, Mother Wilfielder, Abbess of Barking.
An inspiring tale. Far more fitting than that terrible day. At least she changed my name. And she got a dragon in. Always with the dragons.
Yes. Note from Alderman of Shropshire. Eivor, things have settled in Shropshire. I can scarce believe all the warring and grief we went through. Should you find yourself back in the Shire, please come for a visit your friend Bishop the Other. Invitation. Eivor, old Geodric wanted nothing to do with the formal ceremony to make him alderman, but I've convinced him that it's for the good of the Shire. King Ceolwulf himself will preside. If you are able to come, I'm certain Geodric would be most appreciative. Fane Holt. Fancy looking invitation with London seal to Eivor of the Raven clan. Reeve, Stowe and Urquhart cordially request your presence at the unveiling of New London. The prince is not needed, but would be warmly welcomed after all you have done for our fair city. Love and friendship, Reeve, Stowe and Urquhart. In smaller writing below, Hi Broga. What was Broga again? Letter from Ceolwulf. Eivor, I pray this letter finds you well, and my son Ceolbert has written me a few times now. Often in so much detail, it is as though I am there. He admires you, trusts you, it warms my heart to know that as someone to look up to. I know you will do right by him. Ceolbert's the one that died, right? By Thingy-Majiggle's hands. As for myself, I have settled nicely in this new role, my court is behind me, and I have the people's loyalty for the first time in a long time. Mercia is stable. It's thanks to you, King Ceolwulf II. A letter from Aisha. Dear Eivor, the wolf-kissed of Ravensthorpe. I must confess further to the great sin and guilt I feel for having betrayed Hundwald and Swanborough. The aldermancy is stable for now, however my heart is not. I regret my actions, however sort of they enabled Hereford to spill the blood of good yellow bellies upon the titles of our Lord. I have so much love for you and respect what you have endured unfairly. All of my prayers and all of my prayers are directed at the light that shines through you and those you protect. Life is impossible, and I turn my eyes up to him. Aisha, in faith. I keep pressing circle. Soma's written me a letter, and Soma says, letter from Soma, Eivor. You entered my mind today. I was thinking about how I felt when I lost Grantham Bridge, the anger, the doubt. You helped me reclaim my city, but you did more than that. You helped me reclaim what I had lost in myself. Today my people, my city, they are stronger than they've ever been, and I am proud leader once more. Soma. That was lovely. Absolutely lovely to hear, me. But for now, we push on. Talk to me, baby.
I want to see the Alliance map.
What was that then? Cool. So we got 220, 250, and 190. So I guess we're going to Jorvik, which I believe is where the son of the geezer we killed in the first bit of the game is.
Tell me about Jorvik. Hytham says there are 3 more targets there.
If that is true, you are in luck. Our old friends Jor and Ljuvina have made their homes in Jorvik. Both had status and influence in Norway, so they may have valuable insights into the city's politics.
That will make my work easier.
What say you then?
Come on.
I'll go now. Do you know where I might find Jor and Ljuvina?
When entering a new city, it is best to ask around the ports. The people there know more than the average peasant.
Sure thing. Thank you, mate. Jorvikshire. So here's Nottinghamshire, and then Jorvikshire is here. A big ass place, isn't it? So raid there, and raid there. I think we pay the raid a visit. What am I talking about? I need to go to bed. Fuck me. No. I'm going lovely, lovely, loveliness. Oh, there it is, the fire strike. It is pretty cool, to be fair. Welcoming party. Kill. Wow, I'm looking forward to doing that then. But for now, that's going to be it, folks. 95 hours into the game. Jesus. Tell you what, let's fast travel up here. We'll take the boat.
Nowhere I'd rather be than
Join
splitting
me.
skulls
Together
by
we'll
your
force
side.
open the doors of the Old Father's Hall.
Beyond the painted face. Cool. There we go. Well then guys, thank you so much for joining me on this late night edition of the stream. And I will be back maybe tomorrow with some group games. I'll have to see how the lads are feeling and whatnot. I know that Shadow might be going out clubbing, but if not, then we could potentially be doing some group games or something. But yeah guys, if not, then I will get back to streaming Monday by the looks of it. Anyway folks, thank you so much for joining me. I've been Vanquish, and I hope you're having a great, appropriate time of the day, wherever you are. I'm sending love, respect and hugs, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you so much for joining me. I've had 3 consistent viewers, so to you 3 viewers, thank you so much. Whether you're lurking, you've put me on as you're going to bed, you're dossing about and you just got me on in the background, thank you so much. Or if you're just watching, which is also very great and very kind of you. Thank you so much for joining me. I've been Vanquish, and I'll catch you next time. It'll probably be Monday, most likely. Keep up to date on Twitter at Vanquish0121, and I'll see you guys soon. As per usual, stay blessed and be high. Bye.